It's Beer O'Clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a can of Bude Brewery's Porthbud Unleashed. This is a take on their 4% ABV beer. It's actually 5.5%. It's a stronger version. 25% more Mosaic hops, 25% more Cascade, and 25% more Pioneer hops. So it's a ramped up, unleashed version of their Porthbud at 5.5% ABV. Should we get it out into a glass, see what we get? Good bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. That was a rampaging pour, wasn't it? We went all out with that pour. We got a 3-finger, slightly off-white head. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. It's a slightly hazy, amber coloured ale. Let's get the aroma. Smells really, really good. Very floral. It's like getting your nose into a bouquet of flowers that have had a big fight with a grapefruit. Lots of pine, lots of grapefruit, lots of orange peel. Smells terrific, absolutely terrific. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Floral to begin with. Then this kind of ramping slightly. Do you know when you can taste the hop oils in the beer? They put a load of hops in here. You can taste almost like this oily consistency in the beer. Very citrusy, very grapefruity. But a little bit of an oily consistency. It's got a medium mouthfeel to it. Drinkable at 5.5% ABV. Drinkable, but you can tell the amount of hops they put in this beer. It's got a slightly oily texture to it, which is quite unusual. It's got an unusual... I had a job once where I used to change medicine cabinets, and there's a taste or a smell. I never used to eat the medicine cabinets, but you were getting so close to these medicine cabinets when you change them that there would be a certain smell to them. And this is tasting a little bit medicine cabinet, like the inside of an old medicine cabinet. Maybe that's the amount of hops that they've used in the beer. Maybe it's the fact that it might be been sitting in my cupboard a month or so. Maybe that has something to do with it, but it's in a can. It wouldn't have faded that much. It's very nice. It's got this slightly weird thing going on with it, to be honest. Slightly oily tasting. Oily feeling with the amount of hops. And then a little bit of medicine cabinet. But then again, there's some orange, fleshy blood orange, grapefruit. That's all kind of lurking around in the background. There is some biscuit malt. There's some biscuit malt coming through. There's a little bit of breadiness. Good drinkability, even though it's slightly oily. It's nicely carbonated. Let's see what the brewer says about the beer. This unfined and unfiltered pale ale is the true unleashed version of our normal 4% pale ale. Porthbud Unleashed has 25% more Cascade, Mosaic and Pioneer hops, and a late addition of dry hops with Chinook, Cascade to give it bursts of tropical fruits, citrus and pine. Yeah. It's got a date. It's October 2018. That goes off in January, look, 2019. So we got about 4 months of 5 months of a sell by date. So it should, it's well in date, is what I'm saying. Let's rate it. Porthbud Unleashed is maybe I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's a little bit of my own fault by just leaving it in the cupboard maybe a little bit too long. Month or so, I reckon it's been there. If I drink it fresh, it may have not developed that kind of medicine cabinet flavour that I was referring to. It's still a good beer. It's I'm going to say it's a 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.